I'm here every Tuesday answering your dental questions. I'm Dr. L, and this is Bike Bite. Today, we're going to answer a patient question about x-rays. How much radiation is in one dental x-ray? And is it dangerous? Let's see if she'll kickstart. See you in a minute. Oh, hello. Let's continue that discussion about radiation in dental x-rays. Now, I want to be clear. There are lots of studies that you can look at that talk about the amount of radiation from dental x-rays, and they will range from relatively minuscule amounts to relatively insignificant amounts. But there is a bit of a range there, so I don't want to quote any numbers exactly. However, all of these studies have comparisons on them, and one of the common comparisons is getting on an airplane. Have you gotten on an airplane? Well, you've gotten a lot more radiation from getting on an airplane and being on it for 1 to 2 hours than you would get from having a full set of x-rays. If you allowed me or a dentist near you to take an x-ray of every single tooth in your head, and you got on an airplane for 1 to 2 hours, you would have more radiation exposure from the airplane. Now, I would encourage you to, after watching this video, going and looking at these studies yourself, because they're really interesting. Some of the things they look at blew my mind. One of the things that I never would have thought of was living in a brick house. I live in a house that has bricks, and apparently that gives me more radiation than someone who lives in a wooden house. Now, all of these things are based on MSVs. MSVs, one MSV is equal to how much radiation you or me gets on a daily basis. Now, a dental x-ray in one of the studies found one single dental x-ray, just one, and when we take a full set, we take several, to be 0.005, just the tiniest fraction of what you and I get every day. So bottom line, are dental x-rays dangerous because of the radiation? No. But you can find studies that range it a little bit. Back in the old days, when my grandfather would use a very high-powered x-ray machine to document how your teeth were doing on film, which is different from what we do today. Today we use digital. A computer is involved, the radiation is substantially lowered, and the computer boosts the image so that we can see it with minimal radiation. But even those old x-rays that my grandfather would take years and years ago would only give you about a month's worth of radiation. In New Orleans, we have a very interesting history. Back in the 1800s, the first dentist in the U.S. to use an x-ray did it on Canal Street in New Orleans, Dr. Kells. And he ended up losing his hand to the radiation because he used such powerful x-rays. But there's been a huge advancement in the last 100 years. You won't have any problem today if you have dental x-rays. And even if you have dental x-rays every other dental appointment, which is when you normally get them once a year routinely, there are no documented cases of anyone having cancer from dental x-rays. The radiation is so low. And to give you a comparison, there are people that get on airplanes and fly every day of their lives, and they don't get cancer from that, even though the radiation is exponentially higher than dental x-rays. If you'd like to know more, I'd encourage you to do some more research. Comment below what you find out. I would love to respond. You have a great day.